Okay, Charles, when will becoming a stake pool operator be so simple that even idiots can do it? Something along the lines of download a pack, install it, a couple more clicks and keyboard strokes, and bam, you're operating a pool. Isn't it our best interest to have people who have no idea what they're doing, basically running critical pieces of infrastructure in Cardano? The entire point of segregation of people by speciality is that there is a reward for merit. There's a reward for people actually having enough basic knowledge, not only to turn something on, but to also understand the error messages when it doesn't turn on, or to have to reconfigure it for different environments or to optimize it. And frankly, we have seen many people on the incentivized testnet demonstrate this competency to the extent where they've even modified source code themselves to get their nodes working just the way that they want, or to optimize things that they want. So there's absolutely no reason to have a race to the bottom and try to idiot-proof running a stake pool. It is important to make it understandable. It's important to have a rich user experience. It's important to have very accurate, comprehensive documentation. But let's be clear, this is a competitive business, and people have to make economic decisions of who do they trust to run a stake pool and stake their money for them. Because at the end of the day, it's competitive. And if pool A wins or pool B wins, if B doesn't win because of a misconfiguration, everybody who's delegated to B loses in that. This is one of the reasons why this proof of stake model is something that rewards quality and professionalism and competence, because you always want your people to make the block right, to have the right configuration, to provide as many services as possible. So not only is it a race for lots of stake pools up to that saturation point, that parameter, but it's also a race for competency. So even if we made it a simple user experience, you would be drowned out very rapidly by others. But that's no excuse to be elitist. If people really do want to try it, then we need and have a moral obligation to provide comprehensive documentation that over time, if someone who's willing to invest the time to understand it, they would be able to compete and run things. So it's a balance between simplicity and reality. And I don't think it's as simple as just make it click and you're done and hope everything runs. That's the experience you should expect from a cell phone application for voting. That's the experience you should expect for running a normal wallet. That is not the experience you should expect for power users in the system, like developers, asset issuers, or stake pool operators. Those are the special people.